What's up, YouTube? This your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video. And the boy LeVar Ball, Big Baller Brand, they strike again. Alright, so it's been reported that my boy LeVar Ball and the Big Baller Brand's beef that they had with Donald Trump has generated in about $13.2 million worth of like free ad revenue, right? So that's just saying that publicity and promotions and marketing and all of that for the company, if they were to pay that out in pocket and say, yo, could y'all get us some awareness, they would pay $13.2 million for the amount of awareness that they got from the debacle with Donald Trump. Okay, so basically with the Twitter beef, we talked about this in other videos. If you ain't subscribed and you ain't hit the bell, so if you have, you already know, and I appreciate it. Well, we talked about that already. So, but as you do know, you know what I'm saying, and this is one of my biggest concerns, that I hate this. People be like, oh, LeVar and Donald Trump got into a Twitter beef. It was not a Twitter beef. There was only one person tweeting. My boy LeVar don't tweet. He don't stoop that low. You feel me? Donald Trump was out here tweeting. My boy LeVar was not out here tweeting. He was talking to the media, dropping comments, doing CNN, on TV, talking to folks about it, but he wasn't tweeting out here. Don't put my boy LeVar into a Twitter beef. My boy don't even use Twitter like that, you feel me? But back to the story at hand. So basically, as we seen that Trump was tweeting at him, he was on CNN for a cool 23 minutes. And it's kind of funny that everybody keeps saying he was on CNN in 23 minutes. Like, they know that specifically, which is interesting to me that people keep track of it, which is only how I know how long he was on there. But then also, so what this company does is they look at the amount of time your brand, or like people talked about your brand on TV, and they compare that with like ad rates, right? So it's not just like they did the thing I seen on there with like the boxing ring, right? Or like logos at the stadium. So if you spend $5 for, if you put, they had a picture of one coach and he had like a Dodge Ram on the side of his headphone sets. And then so basically every time that headphone set with the Dodge Ram is on TV, that has some type of value to it, you know what I'm saying? So then basically with the Big Baller Brand and my boy LeVar, they calculated through across all the different networks, every time somebody talked about Big Baller Brand as a result to the issue with Donald Trump for like, it was like 5 days they calculated. In 5 days, he had generated over $13.2 million. Does that make sense? So it was like somebody talked, which was hella interesting again, because in the 23-minute interview on CNN, he wasn't even wearing a Big Baller shirt. He started talking about the Big Baller Brand like after about halfway, not more than even halfway after the interview was, he was really just on it, like, I'm talking about my son, don't go there, you know what I'm saying, the situation. Then he started dropping big ballers towards the end, but obviously you can't talk about LeVar Ball without throwing the Big Baller Brand. So then as everybody else talked about it, they threw the Big Baller Brand up, and that's where a lot of the advertising and the promotion and awareness that was driven came from, right? So now other things that's interesting here is because what I seen is a lot of folks like, oh, but $2.2 million, so what? That doesn't mean, that doesn't always translate into sales. That's what the thing was. So $13.2 million worth for advertisement, but that don't mean that he's selling. And the thing is that, see, that right there, I'm gonna tell you, that's hater talk. Because there's not a business out here in America who would be like, yo, for free, we're gonna give you $13.2 million worth of advertisement. We don't know if it's gonna turn into sales. Do you want it? There's not a business that's gonna be like, nah, I don't even want it. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it. If it ain't gonna be sales, it ain't even worth the time. No, that's not how it works. There are businesses, everybody gonna jump at the chance to take that, right? And this is interesting too, because the different platforms that he began to reach with this, and this is what made the Donald Trump situation such a big deal, because this became an international affair, right? So typically we see my boy LeVar, Big Baller Brand, You know what I'm saying? ESPN can't stop talking about them. Fox Sports can't stop talking about them. All of the different sports networks are the folks. USA Today, but they got their own Lonzo Wire website. If you haven't seen that, check that out. So all of these typical players in this story, they're the ones who ends up, when situations like this happen, they begin to like ramp up their amount of time that they spend talking about Big Baller Brand. This time you got CNN, Fox News, ABC News, all of the different news networks, international news networks, they started picking it up, right? So then this Big Baller Brand starts trending worldwide now, right? Because now it's not just like, oh, he beefing with Steph Curry, he beefing with the president, right? So even if you're not into basketball and you may be into politics, right? And you say, oh, who is this dude beefing with the president? So now you have learned a little bit more about Big Baller Brand LeVar Ball, right? Does that mean you're gonna turn around and buy a shirt? No, right? But the important thing to me is here, you might, right? If you might just go buy a shirt just because you don't mess with old boy over here. And just because LeVar stood up to him, which happened, the boy Michael Rappaport, who's been hella critical of Big Baller Brand, LeVar Ball, and all of them, was like, I feel like I'm gonna go buy the shoes right now. Just on account of the fact that he loved the way LeVar's interaction with Trump, right? So that's a possibility there. And what I also think is an even greater possibility is it's retargeting, right? So not only are you getting your message expanded to new consumer base, you are retargeting the folks who already buy into it, right? So if I'm already down with the Big Baller Brand and now I see my boy LeVar holding it down some more, it made me want to, like, now I gotta go get the new shirt. So now I feel like what they're waiting on is the like, thank you, you know what I'm saying, Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving Big Baller Brand tees, you know what I'm saying, something to reference this moment, the same way that they did with the Stay in Your Lane tee. So if you already had a Big Baller Brand tee, then the Christina Leahy thing happened, Stay in Your Lane shirt came up, you like, well, now I need that one too. I feel like they got to do this again with this, come out with something fly commemorating this big moment, and I feel like that'd be a great look. Which is also why, if you've seen the other videos, like I said earlier, if you hit that subscribe button and you're doing all that stuff, you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. When I said I felt like they should have came out with the free Jello shirts, right? And I was a little disappointed that they hadn't done it, because up until that point, the whole like UCLA Louis Vuitton sunglass incident hadn't like really like turned into a great publicity tool for Big Baller Brand. And I felt like, damn, LeVar, you dropping the ball on this one. I didn't know that he was outthinking me. I'm thinking like, you dropped a free Jello shirt, the usual suspects gonna pick it up. Stephen A, oh my God, this is not helping out. Free Jello, what is he doing? And then people gonna go out and buy the free Jello shirt. LeVar jumped over that and said, you know what, I've been on ESPN. I'm gonna go for the big fish, and then he caught the bigger fish with the Trump situation. Then he went worldwide, international. You know what I'm saying? So he was outthinking me on that one. But I do think that there has to be some type of merch or memorabilia that really speaks to this moment, because this is one of those Big Baller Brand only moments that I feel like perfect time for Christmas. I give me a thank you. Thanks but no thanks. Ooh, that would be the dope shirt. Thanks but no thanks. You know what I'm saying? Big Baller Brand. Hey, send that to LeVar. Tell him that he can have that. If you want to kick me something down, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if you need me to come up and be in the ideal think tank. I'll come out there to Chino. We'll, you know what I'm saying, have some dinner or whatever in the Big Baller Mansion, and we'll discuss ideas. I got ideas for you, big man. But on another note, I will say this though. I also think that while the $13.2 million of ad revenue or whatever, that not ad revenue, but like awareness, brand awareness, I can't remember the exact term, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It really, that was just only like TV and digital media. Oh, so it was digital media. But so I want to say though, that is like from the networks and stuff, right? I think that even that whole situation, right? How many other folks tweeted and twittered on it? How many folks like me who made a YouTube video on it? You know what I'm saying? I think that that's the beauty of this whole like Big Baller Brand thing in movement too is that it sparks inspiration and creativity amongst just regular folks, right? So then they have a thing going, and I'm sitting at the house and I'm like, yo, I gotta make a video, right? And this is the crazy thing. I was thinking about this today, where I really have never bought any Big Baller Brand merch, right? But I'm a supporter, you know what I'm saying? I drop these videos and I'm throwing the content out there, and I really need to go ahead and cop me a shirt. You know what I'm saying? I need to do this too. This is something I'm thinking about. I'm almost at like 4,000 subscribers, man. So I thank y'all once again. And, but I should do like, I want to do like a giveaway or something. I'm going to get me a shirt. I get somebody a shirt on the day type situation. Maybe at 4, maybe at 5. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But, also while we on the topic of Big Baller Brand and all that good stuff, the shoes shipped. So I guess last Friday, which was, I don't even know, 2 days ago, the shoes finally shipped out, man. So I'm excited to see folks get their pairs, go ahead and do reviews, and then like we get to hear the world's take on the lightest basketball shoe on the market, that ZO2 Prime Remix. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm like, damn, I'm sick right now. I'm like, yo, I wish I would have copped a pair, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just not into it. I don't buy stuff like that, man. I like stuff on sale, right? I want it to be the price they used to be $4.95, but then it's on sale right now for $50. That's the kind of stuff I buy. I buy t-shirts that used to be $30, but now they $5.99 off the clearance rack. That's the kind of stuff that I like to get. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. I'm interested to see what them shoes look like. This your main man, AB the Hero. I'm out. Peace.